The wounded mender. Most folks lean hard into a shaky kind of mending one, cooked up by that inner critic we all wrestle with. It's a popular fix because it's peddled by folks who haven't patched themselves up yet. Let's zoom in on these. Wounded menders for a sec. At their core, they're handing out what they haven't even unwrapped for themselves. Picture a preacher hunched over a podium, muttering, "I'm a lost soul, and you're no better." Or maybe it's a counselor nodding knowingly, convinced that hurt's a real weapon we all wield, but shrugging it off like it's no big deal for anyone involved. I've said it before. The inner critic's pet ideas don't play nice with others. They're flimsy as a house of cards. So how does digging them up make them solid? Any mender chasing truth in a fog of daydreams is still limping along, unsure where the real fix lies, so they've got no cure to share. There's some value in dragging those night terrors into the daylight, but only to prove they're hollow, like shadows with no substance. A wounded mender can't pull that off. They don't buy it themselves. They're all stuck in the critic's playbook, just swapping costumes. If they're the preaching type, they might curse themselves, puddle guilt, and pitch a jittery escape. Hatch, they shove that blame onto the divine, painting a picture of a cosmic scorekeeper ready to swing back. They're just parroting their inner critic, seeing its tricks and kicking themselves for it. No wonder some folks push back, but even that push keeps the game alive. Newer spins on this critic-led fix don't fare better than the old one, same rotten fruit, different basket. Take a counselor decoding a bad dream's scribbles, then spinning them to prove the dream's legit. Once it's real, they downplay the sleeper's role to brush off the sting. That might work if the sleeper's just a ghost too, but if they're the mind itself, sidelining the inner light's repair crew doesn't add up. Even the critic squints at that tangle, though it's too muddled to sort it out. If you shrink the mind spark to dodge fear, how's that supposed to beef up your grit? That's why nobody's cracked the code on what counseling really does, because nothing solid shifts. The wounded mender is still in the same rut and their own. Lessons are their best teacher. Their critics always fishing for a takeaway, so they don't know how to just give. Sharing's off the table. They're not fixing anything because they're not fixed. They're stuck thinking it's on them to school others in reality, blind to their own blurry map dot. So what's the move? When the divine whispered, "Let clarity bloom," it did. Can you unearth brightness by poking at gloom, like a counselor might? Or by owning your shadows and hunting some far-off glow, like a preacher? Healing's no riddle. Nothing clicks without grasping at clarity as the spark. A hopeless wanderer can't mend without some hocus pocus, and a faded flicker can't shine without a trick either. Both paths hit a wall, the critic's signature dead end. You might nudge someone toward their cliff, but it's moot if they don't turn around. A wounded mender can't lead that pivot. They're still lost themselves. The real gift is showing up as someone who's already spun toward daylight, free of night terrors. Their glow answers the seeker's plea. They choose with the divine that clarity's real because they see it. That's when the mender knows. It's there. It starts with spotting the light, then grows firm by sharing it and soaking in the knots. That echo locks it in. A fixer doesn't mend, they step aside for mending to happen. They can flag the dark, but the glow's not theirs to whip up. It's just there for them, and so for whoever they're helping. The inner light's the only true mender, cutting through any mess when it's in charge. Just let it do its thing, no assist needed. It'll nudge you on how to lift anyone it sends your way, speaking through you if you don't butt in. Pick your guide wisely. A misstep flops, but the right call delivers. Trust it, it's here to help, tied to the divine. As you spark others to the inner light through it, not you, you'll see you're not bound by this world's rules. The rules you're ruling with actually work. What works is good, misses the mark a bit, only the good works. Nothing else does dot this paths. A straight shot, handing you the guide to call the plays. Follow them and you'll see it pans out. The proof's in the pudding more than the words, the results sell it. Stick with the guide and you'll mail the simplest truth. Their harvest reveals them, and they'll know themselves by it. Welcoming your kin, how do you tune into the inner light inside you, if not through what it stirs? It's not a face to spot or a sound to catch, so how do you sense it? When you spark joy and others bounce it back, even if you're not feeling. It's something in you's cooking it up. If it's there, dishing out delight and you see it land, you're just tuning it out yourself, that it might feel like the inner light's joy is spotty because you're not always lighting folks up. How they react is your gauge of its steady hum. When you're offbeat, joy doesn't always flow, so you miss its rhythm. What you toss to your kin, you toss to it. It can't outgive what you hold back. Choosing to take it in is choosing to say yes. If your kin are part of you, will you embrace them? They're your mirror, your lessons bloom from what you've shown them. Call out their spark, and it flares in you. The divine knows one family, all woven tight. The divine's more, only as your maker not stingy with that gift. So you can craft like it does your blind spots, don't dim that. The divine's shine, and yours, doesn't fade just because you're squinting. Every piece of the tapestry you recall stitches you wholeness, doesn't split. You'll only grasp it by seeing it all around. You know yourself as the divine, knows its kin knowing's a shared gig. Wake up in it, and you'll claim its vastness by owning its endless reach. For now, you size it up like you size up your kin, taking it as you take them. You're not fully awake, but you can learn how. The inner light shows you by waking others. Watch them stir, and you'll get what waking means, their thanks will. Teach you its worth. They'll mirror your truth, like you mirror the divine's. When the family locks arms and owns its unity, its creations will shout it loud, echoing the divine's truth through them. Wonders don't fit forever, they're just band-aids. While you're still patching up, they're your proof you're real, the only one you'll catch. You can't pull off a wonder solo, it's about giving and grabbing in one breath. In time, giving kicks off first, but forever holds them tight together. Once you see they're one, time's job is done. Forever's just always no clocks. Ticking, that's gibberish till you feel the divine's wide embrace and know its open mind. Like it, you're always in its thoughts with a mind to match. Your creations hum there, perfectly in sync, born of perfect clarity. Embrace one, and the world's trinkets turn to dust. The divine story needs you, you're half written without your works. Welcome your kin here, and nothing else through them. You'll find what you've made together. You won't know you co-craft with the divine till you see your kin as co-crafters too. The twin lenses, the divine's wish is your freedom. Wouldn't it toss you the tools to snag it? If it wants you free, it's made it doable and dead simple. Your kin are all over, you don't need to trek far for rescue. Every tick of the clock's a shot at lifting yourself. Don't skip them not because they won't loop back, but why stall the good stuff? The divine wants you grinning now. Could that not be your wish too, and your kin's? Here's the deal. This shared wish ties you all up, nothing else does. You might bicker over the rest, but not this. Peace hangs out here, and you chill in it when you choose. But peace needs you to grab the amends because that's the road there. It's so obvious, it's easy to miss. The inner critic hates the clear stuff, clarity's reality's calling card. You can't miss it unless you're not looking. It's plain as day. If the inner light sees everything with warmth, it sees you that way too. Its take on you comes from knowing what you are, so it's spot on. That takes in your head because it's there. The critic's there too. You let it in, but its take, total opposite. It doesn't adore you. It's clueless about you, twitchy about everything it spots because its lens is wobbly. At best, it's cagey. At worst, it's nasty. That's its span. It can't leap past that. It's too shaky to settle. So you've got dual takes on yourself. Rattling around, they can't both be right. You don't clock how wild the gap is because you can't fathom the inner light's high view. It's not fooled by your stumbles. It never forgets you. The critic's thrown by every move, especially when you lean into the inner light, then it's a mess. It'll pounce when you act warm, since it pegged you as cold. You're bucking its call. It'll flip from twitchy to brutal when you throw it off. But hitting back, that's just buying its story. If you see yourself as cold, you'll moat. You're boxing yourself in as not enough. Would you lean on the critic to climb out of a hole it dug and needs to keep you there? Can you dodge its take by playing its game? You can't judge a nutty setup from inside it. It's too narrow. Step outside, peek back from sanity's perch, and the difference screams. Only that gap shows the crazy for what it is. With the divine's vastness in you, you've picked smallness and whined about it. In that setup, whining's baked in you. Don't ask who signed off on this. That's a non-starter there. It'd crack the whole thing open. The critic doesn't get real questions. Not knowing comes from not wanting to, and that blanks out knowing entirely, since knowing's all or nothing. Skip questioning your smallness, and you're ditching all insight keeping the critics. Game tight. You can't cherry pick a system. It's questioned at the root or not at all. That happens from outside inside, its base holds. The inner light weighs the critic's setup against reality, knowing its roots are bunk, so nothing from it matters. It sorts every belief by its source. Divine-born, it's true. Otherwise, it's noise. When you doubt your worth, whisper, "Divine's unfinished without me." Hold that when the critic yaps, you won't hear it. Your truth's so grand, nothing less than the divine fits. Pick that lens and ditch anything you wouldn't hand the divine as perfect. That's all you want. Give back your peace, and it'll trade you the whole deal, making it complete. True vastness versus empty swagger. Vastness is the divine's turf and yours too. Catch a whiff of it, even faint, and the critic bails. Its nonsense can't stand the divine's weight. The critic senses arrival and dangles trinkets to lure you back to its safe pen. Its puffed up act is its counter to the divine's vastness. Which vibe you riding? Swagger's just a mask for a slump. It's got no juice because it's fake. It's a swing at your smallness, betting it's real. Without that bet, swaggers, toast you wouldn't bite. It's all about one-upping, always with a jab. It's a wild stab at outshining, not unwinding. The critic flips between cagey and cutting. It stays cagey while you're down, then goes sharp when you ditch the pity party for a fix. It pitches swinging back as the win. The critic can't tell vastness from swagger. It's blind to the split. It knows something's up, but can't sort a warm nudge from its own sour grip. Its shaky core makes everything a fight. Threat hits, and it's strike now or later. By its swagger, and it swings fast pass, and it lurks. The divine's vastness freezes the critic. It sets you free. Even a hint of your truth boots it out. You drop all stock in it. Vastness cuts through illusions. It's real, so it sticks. But that stick won't hold if you let the critic claw back. It'll scream you're nuts, swearing vastness can't fit your small frame. Your vastness isn't your make, it's the divine's love-born gift. You cooked up swagger and fear it, it's a job. From vastness, you just bless, it's your plenty. Blessing locks it in your head, shielding it from fakes and rooting you in the divine's mind. You're only there, forget that, and you'll slump and swing. The critic hangs on if you let it. See your vastness and slumps vanish you. Won't want the critic then? It's the divine's reply to the critic, true and steady. Smallness and vastness don't mix, neither do smallness and swagger. Since they're both lies, flipping like a coin. Truth and smallness cancel out vastness is truth rock solid. When it dips, you've swapped it for your own brew, maybe. Smallness, maybe swagger, it's nuts because it's not real. Vastness won't fake you out, illusions always do. You don't win, you rise. In that rise, you find kin like you and cheer together. Spotting vastness from swagger as a breeze love bounces back. Pride doesn't. Pride won't spark wonders. It blocks your truth's proof. Truth's plain as day, its clarity shines. In the joy you share, mirrored back by those who see it. They vouch for your vastness. Pride gets no echo because it's solo. The divine wants you to see its creation, its joy dot. Can vastness strut when the divine backs it? What's real with? No backup. What's it worth? If it's no good, the inner light can't use it. Swagger's a mirage, it swaps your vastness. What the divine made can't be swapped, it's incomplete without you. Total only with you in it. You're a one-off in the divine's mind, no stand-ins. While your spot's empty, it waits. The divine's voice nudges you back, keeping your reach safe. You won't know it till you return. You can't remake the divine's realm or yourself. It's set because the divine knows your worth. That worth's in its mind, not just yours. Accepting yourself as made isn't swagger, it's kicking swagger out. Buying smallness is swagger thinking your take tops the divine's. If truth's whole, your take matches the divine's. You didn't set your worth, it needs no guard. Nothing dents it, it just is. Ask the inner light what's up, it'll tell you straight from the divine. Don't flinch, its source is true, so its word is too. Hear it, don't doubt, the divine doesn't bluff. It wants you to ditch the critic's small fry for its high truth, so you'll stop guessing and... No,